Hello and welcome to a Smurd P video, and today we are looking at Hasbro's Marvel Legends, Marvel Comics, X-Men, Marvels Mystique. So this is the animated run that they've been releasing all year, which is due to wrap up for now with Cyclops. However, in the background we seem to have got a comic Apocalypse and a comic Beast, if you look at those retro figures that are either out or coming out. I haven't got either myself. At some point I will do. So I just thought I'd do it like that because that's pretty cool. Them looking at each other. Anybody wants to see if they're mint in box collectors, that these are decent. So the cover is perfect. It reminds me of that VHS that we had where Mystique was pretty much like this at the end of an episode where she's speaking to Sinister. And she comes out of rain and she scares a man and she drops her candle, whatever. And it's pretty cool, and it was all about Rogue, which is pretty decent. So nice animated picture there. And sorry, that's right. In fact, let me move this out of the way. There we go. Give myself some room. There you go. On the back, the mutant shapeshifter, known only as Mystique, uses her powers to infiltrate and undermine the X-Men. Go, and there we go. And then you got that on the top as well, and some stuff on the bottom that I never read. So let's open her up and have a closer look. So here we have Mystique ever packaging animated style. So I will show off the comic version and you will be able to see the differences between them. But she has a sort of darker, sort of tony blue, if that makes sense. So sort of a darker blue, and then you've got sort of shades of grayish amongst the white. And then fans will rejoice in terms of the orangey hair rather than the darker tone that we got with the comic version. But this is pretty much the same figure. And then you've got this tone that goes all the way down, and then you've got the skull sort of skirt thingy going on as well. So it looks very nice, very cool. And she comes with an two open hands and a hand for guns, which is pretty cool. So let me just see if I can get a stand. Come on, Mystique, don't let me down. There we go. Right, so then we have little baby Kurt, and I will show you the baby that this is based off, the Hulk one that came with the Old Man Logan 2-pack with Hawkeye. I think it's that 2-pack it came with. And baby Kurt looks pretty cool, and it goes back to that scene where she's standing over a waterfall and then she chucks him in. Poor baby Kurt. No wonder he's damaged. And I'm trying to think how in the comics was it similar in terms of storyline, or was it different? I can't remember. I'd have to go read it all again. I can't remember how it was actually confirmed that she was his mother in the comics either. I'd have to once again go read again. So there we go. So she comes with this nice gun, which looks pretty awesome. Same guns as she probably would have got before, and I'm glad she got a little handheld as well. Mystique must always have a little handheld, and it was probably more used in the animated series than a bigger gun. And then the other open palm hand and the other closed hand as well. So let's look at our articulation. So head can go all the way around, can look down, can look up. Arm can go all the way around, 360, up like that. There's a swivel there, nothing more, and just a single on the elbow. But you can see there are no pins in there, but that is cool. I don't know what that actually means, but just thought I'd say it out loud anyway. There's a spin there, and a little movement there. The movement is in the chest and not the waist. Then she can do that much of the splits, which is poor for a female. Not saying that all females can do the splits, by the way, but I feel like Mystique should be able to get in some real kick beep poses. There we go. I didn't swear. I avoided it. So she has a double on the leg. And no swivel there, which is disappointing. Lefty and a righty, and an upsy and a downsy. There we go. So there she is in all her articulation glory. Come on. Stand, Mystique. If you can. And then we can bring in the comic version Mystique as well. So you can see the real difference in terms of tones, whereas this is full-on blue, red, gold. This is more of a sort of grayish blue, yellow, and orange. And just in terms of the babies, there we go. There are the two babies. There is Hulk baby. There is now Nightcrawler baby, and they have the same haircut. Isn't that cool? Very cool. So there you have it, Mystique in all her glory, and I think it's a nice figure. I'm not going to rant and rave that's the most amazing figure in the world. I don't think these animated figures are. I think they're decent, they're fun, and they're cool. But to me, I simply, it's the shading that bugs me a little bit, to be honest with you. But that's my personal preference. Not every figure is for everyone. Besides that, I'm still going to finish off the series at some point with Cyclops, and hopefully when they decide to do them, hopefully in 2024 by the sounds of it, we'll probably get every single X-Men that's been in the animated show, knowing Hasbro. We know how they sometimes like to milk molds. I'm not so bothered. For some people, they're just starting out collecting, so these are great, and they've missed out on some real gems from all those years back. So anyway, hope you like my video. If you do, please subscribe to my channel. Really appreciate that. Make sure you look after yourself. Very important these days. And as always, embrace geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.